whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't take a shower. You can see my notes from last night. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hello and welcome to my non-showered face. This is Cupcake. He or she, they protect the camera until I want to talk to it, and I want to talk to it. So thank you so much, Cupcake, for doing your duty. Today, we are talking to this camera. It's a daily vlog. I'm trying it out. My name is Kelsie Huff. Hey, thanks for coming. Love your face. We're talking about motivation today. How to stay motivated when you're feeling a little bleh. I can do that. Did you know? Now, I want to talk about motivation, and I first want to make a distinction. I'm talking about motivation. I'm talking about when you're feeling a little blah, when you're feeling like you want to curl up on that couch. I'm not talking about clinical depression. I want to make a distinction here because I think in the creative world, there's a difference of like, I'm going through some real stuff as opposed to I'm just feeling a little sluggish. So I don't want anyone out on the internet to think I'm a person that confuses the two. So this is not me being like, oh, if you're clinically depressed, just here are some tips to get over it. No, I'm not an idiot. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about feeling a little blue and blah and like unfocused. Cool? Okay, just want to get that off my Mia Wallace shirt chest. Whoa! Exposed. So here's some tricks that I learned. I actually learned this first tip in Weight Watchers. Here's an also comedy hack. If you're a lady in Chicago and you're in comedy, you can also go to Weight Watchers and do a lot of networking because a lot of us go there. Truth! I haven't been there in a long time, but I used to go frequently, and I had a great leader, Lisa, what, and she had this great epiphany for me. It's like, often you want to wear the hat of the person that you sort of, or the traits that you want to pull out. So for example, somebody in the meeting was having difficulty like being active and staying active, and her advice was, you are an active person now. You know, like that is the hat you wear. You exercise because that is what you do. You know, like owning that trait and sort of doing that positive self-talk helps. So sometimes that helps me. If I'm just kind of medium, like, I don't want to do comedy today. You're like, well, of course you do comedy today because you were a comedian. It's just, that's what you do, you know, and that sort of switch helps me out. Like, of course you write because you're a writer. Doesn't have to be good, you just have to write. Oh yes, I am a writer. And then you kind of gets you out of your funk. So that helps me out often. And I also think I'm a person who I get excited by new things all the time. Like I'm like, what's a new project? New. I want to do this new stuff. And sometimes I really have to stop myself and focus. I feel what helps me motivating is having a singular focus and to hone in on it. And that is very difficult for me. But when I actually do that, when I say I have a singular goal and I'm able to like create mini deadlines for that goal, a greater, maybe it's a date or a deadline, that helps me out. I feel like when I'm just sort of like doing new things and kind of swirled up in the excitement that I burn out faster and I'm not as focused, and so then I'm not as motivated. So that helps me out as well. I have notes. I also think like reaching out to your peers is very helpful. That really does help me because sometimes I'll have great ideas or you know, just solid advice. So peers, I think a positive support group helps out. I was talking last night about this. I do really wish I had like a mentor. You know? The thing about comedy in Chicago is most people get to a certain level and then they leave. They go to LA, they go to New York, they go to London, they go to all these other places where there's more of an industry. Like Chicago is definitely a place where you can craft and create and learn and sort of stay in this creative goo. But because there's no major industry here, it's hard to get writing jobs, it's hard to get those jobs. So often people leave. I'm someone who's stubborn or whatever I am. I'm still here. I created this home. I want to stay here. I mean, look at this couch. I love it. That's not necessarily saying that I won't be motivated to move to a coast at one point. It's just not in my future right now. But the problem with staying here, and this is I think where I'm struggling right now, is I feel plateaued. Now, of course, there's things I can always be learning. Of course. But there's something about where I feel like I don't know where else to go in this career of mine. So I wish I had a mentor. Somebody that I could, you know, reach out to. And I definitely have peers, people in my same level who are having the same struggles as I am, but I think I would like to have, like, anybody have Tina Fey's number? Hey, teens! You probably don't like to be called that, but can you help me out? What should I do? And she'd be like, move out of Chicago. And I'd be like, darn it! Anyway, there's a rant. So I think, Scandalous necklace trying to go down my shirt. It lives there now. Okay, so yeah, having a mentor I think would be important and key. The other thing that I think helps me when I get motivated, when I need motivation, is also like getting out of the thing that you've been doing for a long time. So whether that's like, I've been writing jokes solidly for like days and weeks and months or whatever that is, or I've only been performing and not writing jokes. Like I do like to switch it up a little, stay in that focused realm, but maybe just shift slightly. The other thing that helps me out is like, I would like to like learn more about some of the business elements that I'm not learning. You know, keeping energized and creative helps me get motivated, but focus is often my challenge. Yeah. So other things that motivate me, getting out of like the comedy world for a while, sometimes that helps me out. Like, you know, reading a book, seeing a movie, going to like a poetry jam or something like that, going to a museum, whatever that is. I used to go to fringe festivals a lot, and that really helped me out because it's totally different. It's totally different art form, and that kind of helps me. But I would think with me, my biggest struggle is like a plateau. Not just with creative, like in my world, if I feel like I've plateaued in like a day job, or if I feel like I've plateaued in like, you know, health and fitness, I like really struggle with that. So how to stay motivated when you reach a plateau, please help me. I mean, I think this is me like actually reaching out, and I don't have all the tips on this one. So, you know, help a sister out. Maybe give me Tina Fey's number if you got it. And have a super day. Oh, while I was talking, I was secretly pulling out my necklace. What a wizard! I'm secretly a wizard. You guys have a great day. I'm done. Cupcake's back. Thanks for letting me chat it out. Hope this helped you. Hope you can help me. Bye. Necklace, you saucy, saucy number.